After having put thousands of hours into maxing not only a normal Ironman account, but also a hardcore Ironman account, I set myself a goal to be the first person in RuneScape to max all 3 Ironman game modes. I'm now attempting to tackle one of old school's most difficult challenges, maxing an Ultimate Ironman. This is my road to maxing every Ironman mode. What's up everyone, welcome to episode 51 of the Ultimate Ironman series. In the last one I got to 99 ranged and also 99 hunter. There is one pretty huge thing that I completely forgot to mention at the end of the last video, and that is I also got 76 to 81 prayer. I don't know why, I completely forgot about this. So I gained 750,000 prayer XP just from throwing chins. So that was the whole reason behind me getting the Elite Moritania Diary and also my Bone Crusher. So the next thing I'm gonna do, I thought about it for a while. I'm going to go for 99 Slayer and also 99 Magic, but with deciding to do that, I'm going to have to remake my entire inventory because I need 5 or 6 extra things. Okay, so rather than just skip to me with everything on me, I did want to go through it since it's a lot of stuff. Before I mentioned you guys, I didn't want to do Magic because of how much other stuff I'd need in my inventory, and it is a lot, so I'm just going to list it off. I need to get a Camulet, an Ancient Staff, I need to make House Teleport tabs. Also, I need Chaos and Death Runes in my inventory now, which I didn't need before. I need to have my Prey Pots in my inventory and also my Aram's top and bottom. So that's 8 more things added to my inventory that I didn't have before. However, there are a few things that I can remove. I'm not going to keep Body Runes in my inventory. I'm just going to buy those for when I need to use Ensouled Heads. And I'm also going to be putting my Leaf Bladed Battle Axe in my bag and keeping my Shards and Herb Sack at Hespori. Mainly because I honestly don't care about my Herb Sack and Shards, I'm going to be honest. So if I end up dying and losing those, it's not too big a deal. First things first though, I need to buy an Ancient Staff. What's really annoying about this though is you can only actually buy the Ancient Staff once. After you buy it, you can't get it back from this guy. The only other way to get it is by killing monsters and getting it as a drop. So the next thing I need to get is the Camulet, and I can get that by talking to this guy right here. So as for what the Camulet actually does, for those of you that don't know, you can use camel dung on this in order to charge it, and it can hold 4 charges. This lets you teleport to the quarry, and from there I'm just going to be running to the temple, which is really close, and that's how I'm going to be switching my spellbooks between ancients and normals. So anytime I get a task I need to do mage on, I'm just going to teleport down here. You can pay 1 million GP to this guy to allow unlimited charges, but honestly it's not that big a deal having to charge this, so I'm not going to be doing that. So now I got the first 2 things out of the way. The next thing I need to do is make these house teleports. I think I'm just going to make 200. This should be a decent enough number to get me to 99. I've shown you guys this method before. It's pretty simple. It's pretty quick. As I come towards the end of these house tabs, there's only one more thing left I need to do, and that is to imbue my Slayer Helm. And that costs 1.25 million points in Nightmare Zone. As far as Nightmare Zone goes, getting 1.2 million points, it's kind of random. It depends on how many of the Dream Mentor bosses you get. It's super AFK though, so even if it ends up taking me 2 hours, I'm not too worried about it. There's the 1.2 million points and my imbued Slayer Helm. So with this imbue, I'll be able to get a plus 15% magic accuracy and damage bonus while slaying. So now with all of this out of the way, I have everything I need completed, so I'm going to go and set my inventory up. So here's the full setup now. A few things will probably get added as I go, like Blood Runes. Also, I mentioned I was going to be using Aram's, but since all the monsters I'm going to be maging have 0 magic defense, it's going to be better for me to use prayer boosting armor, so I'll be using that instead. There's a certain way I'm going to be going about doing that, but I'll show you guys the whole setup and everything once I do get my first magic task. I do currently still have a Bloodveil task, but there's one more thing I want to change before I start. So I do still want to melee all my neck tasks because the seed drops and the good amount of alks that they drop. And the other ones in the catacombs don't really drop too many seeds. So to make up for the loss in magic XP I'd be getting from maging necks, I'm actually going to be unblocking Abbey Demons and maging them instead. Surprisingly, it's pretty high Slayer XP per hour maging those, but we'll see how this works out. I'm currently at 95 Slayer with 189k until 96. Per usual, I also reset my attack, magic, and Slayer XP counters. Well, there's back-to-back Bloodveil tasks, which is by far the best non-magic Slayer XP per hour I can get. There it is, guys, the first magic task. So I need to go and buy some more water runes for this, and then I'm basically going to show you guys the whole process of what I'm going to do every time I get one of these. Alright, so once I get a magic task, I'm going to be teleporting to my house and then taking my initiate set out of my armor case. I haven't done the quest to get Prosy, and honestly, I don't really care about the slight extra prayer bonus to make a detour to get it. Also, since you can only store this if you have the full set, I need to keep the helmet in my inventory until I'm done with a task. Once I get the armor, I'm going to use my Camulet and teleport to the quarry. From here, I'm going to be running to the pyramid. It probably takes about 30 or so seconds to get all the way up here. If you enter through the south side, it takes you to where you complete the desert treasure quest, and you just have to pray at this altar to switch your spellbook to ancients. Finally, I'm going to use my strength cape to teleport to the warriors guild and unnote my prayer pots that I need. Since this is my first time doing this, I don't have a clue on how many prayer pots I'm going to need per task. So as time goes on, it will definitely change a lot. I did mention earlier that Abbey Demons are really good XP per hour, so I'll keep track of how much Mage XP and Slayer XP I get, and I'll let you guys know what my current rates are. Of course, the XP per hour will be changing for me over time depending on what my magic level is and once I learn to do this a little bit better. So sadly, I don't have a live reaction to this, but I just got an Abyssal Dagger drop, and for those of you that don't know, it is a 1 in 32,000 drop rate. So pretty ridiculous item to get on the account. There's a task done, and it took me a little bit under an hour to complete, and I got 36k Slayer XP and also 90k Magic XP, so I was getting about 45k Slayer XP per hour, which is a huge jump from when I usually get meleeing tasks. I also used 5 Prey Pots and 1500 Death Runes, so overall for the amount of Slayer XP I'm getting, the resources used really aren't that much. As for this Abbey Dagger though, honestly, it's just too cool of an item for me to get rid of, so I'm going to be keeping it in my looting bag and hanging onto it for a while until I really need space. There's the first Slayer level of the video, level 96. So far, I've still only had one task I can use magic on. It is really luck-based, though. I guarantee, like, sometime to 99 Slayer, I'll get some stretch where I get, like, 3 or 4 tasks in a row I can use mage with. Also, sadly, I'm stuck doing this Cow Fight task because I only have 500 points, and I can't really skip much right now. There's the task I wanted, 235 Dust Devils. Just like I did for Abbey Demons, I'm to keep track of how much Slayer XP and Magic XP I get from this task. So this task is actually a really quick one. It only took me 30 minutes to complete, and I got 31k Slayer XP from it, so I'm getting almost 60k Slayer XP per hour on these tasks, and 75k Magic XP, so not quite as much Magic XP as the Abbey Demon tasks. This is also really nice because I hardly use any Death Runes, and they drop a ton of coins, so I break even GP-wise. And for some reason, when thinking about my setup, I decided to use a short bow and arrows over darts. Darts would have made tagging these a lot quicker, but I can't be asked suiciding, getting an empty inventory, and going and making those again, so I'm just going to have to deal with what I have. Yes, back-to-back magic tasks with Smoke Devils. Unlike all the other monsters I'm going to be maging, these actually have a ton of magic defense, so just for this task, I'll be using Monk Robes instead of the Initiate, since the robes don't have any negative magic attack bonuses. Also, these drop the Occult Necklace, so if I could manage to get that, it would help speed everything up by a lot. Well, sadly, I didn't get the Occult drop, but I did get a Superior that dropped another Dust Battle Staff, which is like the 3rd one I've had or something. So far over my 3 magic tasks, I've gained 250k Magic XP, and I'm getting pretty close to 88. Well, it looks like the magic task streak is continuing. That is back-to-back magic tasks. There's the first magic level of the video, level 88, so this Abbey Demon task actually isn't the same one as last clip. I finished that task and got them again, so 4 magic tasks in a row. Okay, so I was waiting until my second Abbey whip so I could tell you guys my plans for these. I don't need these, and they only alch for 65k, and since they do sell for 2.5 mil on the GE, I feel like it's kind of useless to alch, and I don't have a main with members to drop them, so I'm just going to be giving these away to my CC, probably just like tell them to pick a number between 1 and 100 and drop it to the closest person. It's been quite a while since I've done a medium clue, so maybe I'll get something good this time. Medium clue number 140, nothing I need but 50k loot, so I guess technically it was still a pretty good clue. And there's yet another medium clue. Let's see what we get from this. Number 141, Bandos page 4. I actually don't have this page, I believe. That gives me 3 out of 4 total pages for the Bandos book now. So not quite where I expected to get my next magic level. I actually wasn't even recording or paying attention to it. Since I was expecting to get it from my next Smoke Devil task. I got it off these and sold Bloodveiled heads. So there's level 89. I'm also really close to 97 Slayer now, only 270k away from that. So since the last update, I hit 550 tasks, and I got a task streak, which gave me a ton of points, so I was able to extend Abbey Demons, and I'll probably end up adding another block with the remaining points I have. And I also still don't have an Occult yet. I have like 400 Smoke Devil kills, so I'm not on the drop rate yet, but I'm getting close to it. There's level 97 Slayer, 2 more levels, and about 2.3 million more XP to go. Finally, there's the Occult Necklace. Let's go to my log here. So it took me 925 kills. Drop rate is, I believe, 1 in 512, so almost double the drop rate. Now that I do have this, though, these tasks are going to go a lot quicker. I'm going to do a lot more damage. Also, another update on my magic level. I'm getting pretty close to 90. So this isn't the same Smoke Devil task I had in the last clip. I luckily got them back to back. There is also level 90 magic. So this task streak right here is really big for me. 600 tasks in a row, 375 more points, bringing me up to a total of about 1,000 now. And of course, since I am maging now, I do want to prioritize mage tasks. So if I do get tasks I don't want to do, I can skip a lot more now to try to get more mage tasks since I have more points. So I got another medium clue from Dagonos, and from this one I got an Addy Kite Shield G. There's level 91 magic. I'm getting really close to 98 Slayer now, only 450k away. Really weird place for me to get this magic level, but there's level 92 in the middle of my Gargoyle Superior kill. And since this happened, I guess I can quickly just mention you guys how I go about killing these. So just pray ranged and basically run back and forth to dodge the mage attack. And I just equip my Tome of Fire and use Fire Wave. It hits like 30s and 40s, so the kills are over pretty quickly. At this point though, I'm only 100k away from 98 Slayer, so that will definitely come later today. 98 Slayer, guys, one more level to go, and now that I'm really close, I have to start trying to figure out how much pure essence I'm going to need to get to level 77. I'm currently at about 70,000. I don't know if that's going to be enough or not. I really hope it is. If it's not, I'm just going to have to camp more gargoyles post 99 to get all the essence I need. 93 magic, about 900k away from 99 Slayer now. So I did end up taking about a week break from the game, just because I've been putting a crazy amount of hours, and you guys have, of course, seen those from the last videos. And since I did take a break, I need to start maging next now to make up for that, because it's been over 3 weeks now without a video, and I do want to get that out. So maging next will give me a lot quicker XP. So here's a pretty interesting one. This is the first time I've gotten 2 whips on a task. I almost got these back to back too. They're like 5 kills between each other. Since I started maging next, my magic levels are kind of skyrocketing. There's level 94, and this does unlock Ice Barrage for me. I am going to still stick with Bursting because I have all these cast runes still left over. Also, this is like the 5th mage task I've had in a row. I started it off with Abbey Demons, and then I got next twice, and now Abbey Demons twice again. So I've already gained like 160k Slayer XP just in 4 hours today. So there's 95 magic. In the last clip, I mentioned that I got 5 magic tasks in a row. I actually ended up getting a total of 9 tasks in a row of just Nex and Abbey Demons, so that day I ended up gaining about 450k Slayer XP, which is by far over what I average. I usually average about 250 to 300k, but at this point I'm only 250k away from 99 Slayer, so I should be able to get that tomorrow. So unless I get like a really crazy magic task streak again, I don't think I'm going to be getting another magic level from this. So here it is, guys, one of the slowest 99s to possibly get. There is 99 Slayer. Shout out to everybody here. It's a mix of people from my CC and Ironman CC. So the timing on this is pretty crazy. I actually only have 9 Slayer points left, so I wouldn't have been able to skip any more tasks. And I also only have 2 house tabs left. So overall, it was just a really good timing to get this over with. Another crazy thing here is I gained 130,000 ranged XP just from tagging the monsters from my burst tasks. Total XP wise though, 3.5 million Slayer XP gained this video, and also a total of 6.4 million attack XP, and I believe it's like around 5 million magic XP as well. 5.2 million magic XP. So the maging and everything, it ended up being pretty good. I am also halfway between 95 and 96, so I almost got there, but not quite. In terms of my seeds, this is what I ended up with though. 1,300 Toadflax seeds, which is like, I think 3.4k mole kills. I'll end up needing to do more though, because I'm going to be pickpocketing Master Farmer more than likely to get the rest of my seeds for 99. Finally, my essence count, we're up to 80,000. It's going to be really close with this. We'll see what happens, but it should be enough to get me to 77. From all of the Abyssal Demon kills, I got 11 total whips, which I gave all of these except for the one I have left away to my clan chat. So the final thing left to do now is just sell all of the blood runes I ended up getting. These do sell for 200 each, so it's going to be a total of 2 million GP. Here it is. Sadly, we didn't really gain too much GP since I used the majority of them on runes. It was like, I started off with 1 mil, so I made like 3.5 mil or something, when normally I'd make about 30. So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Goals for the next one, I want to do the Desert Diary, and I also want to get myself to 77 rune crafting. From there, I'll probably do fishing to 99, but I'm not entirely sure yet. So those are the goals for next video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.